So this is my logbook for week 13 of the SAD Club. I'd say the final week, the show week of the SAD Club. Obviously we did this at the college, so I'll talk about the final performance, how I found that, how effective, how I took that. Yeah, and I'm also going to do a logbook on, a video of the Cardiff trip, and also we're doing a half-term rehearsal, which I'll talk about and how that went in another video after this, which will be my final video. And then obviously yeah, so talk about week 13, the show week, actually at the college. So I've got some notes here. So how did I feel it went? So in this obviously video over what I'm going to talk about, so I'm going to talk about this week, at the show week, how the performances went. I'm going to talk about the tech run we did, how I found that. I'm going to talk about I'll talk about my costumes and props and that kind of thing. So it's probably won't be as a long video as the others videos, due to the fact it's literally just talk about the final performance, and a bit about the tech run. But obviously I can't really talk about a lot of the tech run. It's just how I found it and what I took from it. So yeah, I'll start by talking about the tech run. So the tech run was just, obviously, it took 2 days, a lot of Deb's talent, talking to Elliot what light she wants, and how effective they're going to be. So it's a lot about, Deb's just wanted a lot of bodies, so it's a lot about focusing, which one thing I worked on, but obviously I'm much better at it now. But yeah, there's a lot of just focusing on what Debs wants and listening to Debs and when she needs body to be in position, and that's what we're going to do. Yeah, also in the tech room we worked on the bit with me and Josh, so the bit in a fee scene where I turn around, he's got the Johnny Depp mask on, which I'll talk about, which I'm going to talk about now. So in that bit, Josh turns around, he's got the Johnny Depp mask on, and I have to be a character in that. So obviously I'll be playing obviously David and just one of the people at the party, and I'm good friends with Josh and that, so I have to have I have to show the audience I have a connection with Josh. I have to have my arm around him, give him a drink, have a laugh with him, and then I have to time it, so when Fee says Johnny Depp, I turn around Josh to the audience, and then they see Johnny Depp's face, so they should get which they did have a comedic response on that one, which is quite funny for that one. So yeah, so we'll talk about so the tech run went really well. We got all the lights done. It's a bit stressful because there's a lot to do, especially for Debs, but I found it was even stressful for me just because I struggled to try and just sit there and not do a lot. I feel like I have to always be doing something, if you know what I mean. But still went really well. Okay, so talk about the final performance. So I'll talk on my voice to start with in the final performance. So my voice in the final performance was probably the best I've sang and the best I was doing my monologue. I'm not just saying that because it's the final performance, but my singing was really good. The development of my singing has been amazing. So obviously I've talked about the development of my singing throughout the logbooks and all that, but this time my projection was perfect. All of our projection was perfect when we came out, the opening and the closing and all the songs. Really, we had very good projection, and there was no times where we needed to speak louder or sing louder. It went very well, the singing voice. Obviously I've noticed an amazing improvement. Have you noticed any improvements? Of course I've noticed that my projection has been much better, and how I've developed that so much. Yes, how effective we found the class warm-ups. Obviously we did a warm-up, so that helped, doing the warm-up, doing the vocal humming and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we can't really talk about research this week. It's just the final performance. I found out the research that it was amazing to show, and I found out that we added not just context, but we added the style and the theme, all feeling blue, all in one in the one show, so it all came together sort of thing, which was really good. Characterization, that was the best I've done David. I know David to a T now. I know how to perform him. I can come into character as David just like that, which is very good. So that just shows how, whereas at the start I was struggling to get to David, I was struggling to picture in my head, I was struggling how we'd react in certain different situations. Now I know how David will react, sort of thing. Yes, obviously I've got this sheet with me. The performance went really well. The audience was really good, so we had really good feedback from the audience. They said we were very good, like it was very good. We should show this like to people who are feeling the same, because they took stuff from it. What skills did I use in the final performance? So obviously again, vocal and physical is the main ones. I've written down here. I put not just us were a teamwork, and we had good communication skills together, because we had to put all this together, especially Sophie and Jess with the props and Robin on the costume, but we all came together and performed it very well. respond to feedback and direction. I could talk about that in the tech run. So obviously, Deb was telling us to be told, Archie, can you go this at this time? Oh, just be a body, just to fit in while people were rehearsing. So I responded to that, and that was absolutely fine. Yeah, but the performance went so well. And we are so looking forward to performing it in Cardiff now. So hopefully we focus on Cardiff, and it will be a great show. But the show went so well. I'm so happy, and I've talked about so many good points, and how my characters developed, how we've collaborated as a group, and actually we've all started to believe how amazing this show actually is. So yeah,